Sports. They exist. Sports anime. They exist as well. In this video, I'll be looking at the 4 lowest ranking sports anime according to myanimelist.net. So, for the 4th lowest rated sports anime, oh boy, we have a show that has a 4.77 score. And, okay, I'm just gonna say this right here and now. It's hentai. Yep, the first thing we're watching is a hentai called Offside Girl. I can already tell this is not gonna be a good sports anime because it's also a hentai. Nanami is a girl who always liked Akira, but she thinks that the thing that got in the middle of their love was soccer. Therefore, she kinda hates soccer. One day, Akira asks her to be the soccer school team manager, and she denies it. But after that, she is forced to be. And after that, their new sex lives, we get a new cycle. I don't like the use of the word forced and hentai together. Is this an image? Is this an image or the actual animation? I feel like this is an image and they're just like moving the image frame by frame through like Sony Vegas or something. Oh my god. The show's so bad that my computer doesn't want to play it. This is an animation? Oh my god, there's no animation. It's just images with slight movement. Like, okay. Don't get me wrong. Not a lot of, budget are in most, hentai.
そんなわけで頼むななみ。俺たちを助けると思ってサッカー部のマネージャーになってくれ。
いい、やった。なんで私がやるのよ。
そんな頼むよ。ななみしか頼める子がいないんだよ。
やだ。3個断る。絶対嫌。私はね。
Oh my god. What is this? A dub over a drawn comic? This seems like a dub of a drawn comic. They're doing a lot of exposition right before we get to the stuff that people actually come to these sorts of shows for. There's so much damn exposition.
かわいい。ななみがいつもより何倍も可愛く見える。俺もずっとななみのこと。
Here we go. And here we go. Can't show this on screen. Okay. This animation. Wait, I can't even comment. Like, I can't give you a visual example of how terrible this animation is. It just looks like GIFs playing on repeat. That's all I can say about the animation. It's just GIFs playing on repeat of the same things. Like, I usually do not have a problem with this kind of stuff. I usually do not have a problem. But with this, it's just so bad. So bad. It's just like, I would rather just see the still images without the audio. Like, I would be fine with the still images without audio. But if they're like moving like this, I'm sorry, but God, this is so bad.
あなたが新しいマネージャーさんでしょ？
Oh.
誰？
Oh.
東しずる。このサッカー部の監督よ。
What does this mean for episode 2? Wait, is there an episode 2? Oh my god, yes, there is an episode 2. Oh my god, there is an episode 2. Wait, am I going to be... God. Okay, let's see if I can even find the episode 2. Woo! We're on episode 2, everyone! This is barely even animation. Oh, we're getting the actual sport! That's interesting. Oh, God. What is up the glove?
なに私の顔に何かついてる
Okay.
ななみちゃん
Don't move your mouth. Don't blink. Don't blink. Don't move your mouth. Don't blink. It's just, no, it's too... I'm actually getting scared. I'm just getting... Like, why? Like, this is supposed to make people aroused, but I'm more scared. Like, my fight or flight reflexes are going off rather than the other reflexes.
あ、いえ、あれから1週間も経つのに。結局、アキラちゃんとはあれ以来エッチしてないもんな。練習で作ってるのに分かるけど。
I forgot how stupid lines in hentai can be. I mean, lines in porn in general are stupid. Oh my god, in a video. Okay. I know these are not meant to, have a concise story for people to enjoy. These kind of animations are meant for people to jack off to. But still, what the fuck is up with the dialogue? Still. Oh my god. Like, it's ridiculous. We're at the end of the short video series of 2 parts. I'm surprised it got left off of 2 parts. And now we're just reusing animation. Oh.
宮島。
お久しぶりです。
Interesting. To be continued. To be continued. We only had 2 episodes of these. It never continued. Okay, so as you can easily infer, I could not show half of what happened in this animation for obvious reasons. For obvious reasons, a lot of the show cannot be shown in this video, and what was showed was the only scenes I could include from it in this video. I don't even know if this video is going to be monetized because I'm talking about an off-brand work of art. Now, me calling it a work of art is a stretch. The artwork is okay, but the artwork would have only worked if it was just only in a page-by-page hentai and not an actual animation. This is not animation. This barely qualifies as an animation. It was just images being slightly moved up and down, frame by frame, that one could easily do with any sort of hentai themselves and just get a whole cast of voice actors and generic music. Yes, I could have made this myself. That's how low quality this was. I could have made it myself. Would I make something like this? But anyways, final analysis of Offside Girl. It would be better if they just put the images in a hentai book and just sold it. Like, you did not need to make this animated with a voice cast because it was barely animated to begin with. Like, yes, I know. Okay, I even said this while watching. I know that hentai usually does not get a budget for obvious reasons of it being pornography. Pornography barely gets a lot of budget to begin with, which is a little bit sad, but it makes sense because nobody watches it for the plot or for wonderful animation. People watch it to get the groove on. To be fully honest, I could not get my groove on this whole time because I was just unsettled by the way the characters and the animation moved in this animation. I was just on my fight or flight reflexes the whole time this was playing. So, okay, I completed Offside Girl. I'm putting the completed statement on here, episodes 2 hour 2. Okay, and I'm gonna be getting this 3. It's not a 1 category, like it's a good, well drawn. It's well drawn. Animation was very poor, but if I paused it, maybe it could have worked for me. it had a little bit to do with sports. We saw a little bit of sports, but we did not see a lot of soccer. We saw a lot of different sort of sport. So yeah, let's just admit this now. That was awkward, that previous part of the video. So since that's out of the way, we can finally talk concisively about this third lowest ranking sports anime according to MyAnimeList.net with a 4.77 score, and we have Try Nights. So before I begin talking about the show, I'm already going to state this now. I had actually went ahead and watched this entire show before recording this videos because the show in its entirety is 300 minutes, and I did not have enough camera space to record a 300-minute section of this video to be cut down to like 10 minutes to 20 minutes. I was not going to do that much recording, so I just went ahead and watched it outside of filming. Like, outside of filming this video, I watched it on my own, and I made an entire notebook of my commentary while watching the episode. So, you do get to hear my live thoughts as I watch this, though I'm going to say this now. While watching all 12 of these episodes, slowly but surely, I went more and more crazy because this show is so fucking boring. It's so fucking boring, so fucking predictable that it just drove me crazy while watching. So, okay, before I go in and tell you my experiences while watching this 12-episode show from 2019, let me go ahead and read the description that's on the MyAnimeList.net website. God, what is happening to me in this video? Okay, here we go. Here's the synopsis of the show. Riku Haruma enters high school without a future in sight. He sees people playing like monsters on the ground, jumping higher than anyone else, running fast, deciding to try their best. There, he sees Akira Kariya playing rugby, a sport he was once passionate about but gave up due to his physique. While Kira is running roughly, Riku gives a piece of advice without thinking. From that, Riku feels his dying passion for the sport set ablaze, and his future starts to brighten up. Okay, from the description alone, you know that the show is going to be super duper generic. Like, I should have read the description before watching it, but I didn't. I watched this entire show blind, and I took notes on it without knowing anything that happened. So, without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and just read my notes word by word because I couldn't show my full reaction to this series on camera, so I'm gonna go ahead and read what I wrote aloud for you all. When Riku watches Blondie, aka Akira, play rugby, it looks like he kind of fell for him. Which, I don't know exactly if that's what they were going for this scene, but it kind of seems like it. He even dramatically takes off his glasses while looking at him. So moving on with my notes, the two characters, after meeting each other on the rugby field, meet up on the roof much later during lunchtime at school, and Akira, the blonde boy who was already on the rugby team, wants Riku to, coach him. And Riku basically says, no, I'm not doing anything involving rugby ever again, and in response, Akira decides to pester him into submission, which works. And without telling Riku when he brings him down to the field, Akira's just like, alright, you ready for a game? And so both Akira and Riku play a game against the teammates of Akira. They win without any issue. And after that win, for some reason, Riku feels this burning passion come back inside of him after that one short game, and he decides to go ahead and join the rugby team. That is episode 1, for which episode 1 ends with Riku doing a very, very terrible speech about him stating, despite me being small, despite me being weak, I can still be a strong rugby player. And you, Akira, I'm gonna make you submit to me because you do not use tactics, and I use tactics while playing rugby, and you just blindly just run in there with your brute strength. So, I'll put a collar on you. In your speech about making someone follow technique rather than strength. Why did you think it would be a good idea to say the line, "I will put a collar on you"? Moving on, episode 2, when I look back on it, it was very generic. Very generic episode 2. Basically, team building, and episode 3 is more team building. So yeah, basically from episode 6 onwards, we have stuff about their rugby tournament, which I guess that's fine since it's only a 12 episode show, but one would have thought they would have a lot more training. Like, you know how some shows involving sports have a summer training camp episode? They have 5 minutes of that and then they jump right into the tournament. I'm not even joking. There's 5 minutes of the summer training, which usually would take up an entire episode for most sports anime. They cram it into 5 minutes. And then boom, chaka boom, we're in the tournament. There's no sense of pacing of this show. Like, the pacing of the show is characters meet, characters slowly grow together, boom, tournament. There's barely any kind of leeway into anything. It's just bang, 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 tournament time. It's just like, I think they just wanted to show them look cool on the rugby field, and I'm gonna be honest here. Every time they played rugby, they did not look cool at all. Like, you know how in sports anime, you're trying to make the characters seem cool, especially main characters who are doing cool new tricks and techniques in order to, you know, win the game? In this show, they do the same thing. But the characters do not look cool at all because the animation is very, very bland. This animation for this entire show, not impressive. Like, talking about the show, I'm trying to make it sound interesting, but it's not going to be interesting at all. Like, I'm trying to make it sound interesting and not boring, but it's so bland. I can't make this enjoyable. Like, talking about this show, I can't make it even enjoyable. Maybe my suffering while trying to talk about it is funny to some people, but no. Like, I'm doing this improvising because writing it down on a script will be twice as boring than me trying to get together what the show is about with just notes I took while watching it, because there's not a lot to talk about other than, well, maybe this guy who plays chess joining the rugby field because when the main character Riku was taking a short break from rugby, well, it wasn't a break. He was actually planning on being done with rugby for good because okay, I'm just going to go flat out say that the main character quit rugby for a long... Okay, so basically one of the only interesting storylines is while the main character was not playing rugby anymore because he got injured and that he was told that he was too weak to play rugby, he went on to play chess. And after 1 year of playing chess, he beat one of the big champions of chess, like the junior champion of chess, who is... I didn't even write down his name, I just called him Chess Kid. So yeah, basically Chess Kid was playing against the main character Riku in a chess match in the championships of chess, and the main character beats him. And the Chess Kid's like, oh man, I lost. But when he sees the face of the main character after he got defeated, the main character had no expression, which made the kid who plays chess so angry that he's like, I'm so angry that he doesn't have an expression after beating me, so I'm deciding to go ahead and join my school's rugby team, not to play, but to coach them so that I can beat this kid who beat me at chess and did not have any emotions afterwards. Because the main character did not have emotions for beating for someone at chess, like, because he had a poker face after accepting his victory. This kid flat out just coaches a rugby team to the semifinals just to state, I'm gonna beat you in your own game because you beat me in my own game and didn't have any emotions. What kind of writing is this? That is like one of the more interesting storylines of the show. And it's still terrible. Like, whenever the show tries something new, it's just a bunch of incomprehensible bullshit. This show is so bad. Oh, it's so predictable. Like, I would talk about the finale and all that, but no. it's just so predictable because you know the main characters are going to win. You know the main characters are going to win, but the team they go against for the finals, you want to take a guess who's the captain of that team? You want to take a guess? Well, it's the main character's older brother. For this kind of show, you would have expected it to come out in 2009. But no, this came out in 2019. There's nothing new, nothing great about this show. It does not add anything to the sports genre rather than just being a show about rugby, because there's not a lot of shows about rugby out there, which I give it that. I give you that. You're a show about rugby. But I'm gonna have to give you a number 2. Okay, moving on to the second lowest rated sports anime according to myanimelist.net. Let's hope I can, at least have something to talk about while watching this short. We have a short from 1936. Very interesting. We're getting an old animation for this one. And we have Mayabo no Daikyoso, or Mado's Big Race, that has a rating of 4.73. It is an old animation, so I am going to give it some lenience because it's from 1936. I can't really judge animation that much because it's a very old animation. Though I could go ahead and state that at the time Disney was making some animations too, and the Disney animations from the 1930s, not that bad actually. So yeah. I think this music was added in. I don't know if this was the original music for this animation. I don't know. Okay. Oh. Uh-huh. That was Mickey Mouse. What? Okay, that's... What? Okay, this is 1930s humor in a nutshell. Okay. Oh, now, what? Oh, wait. He's pole vaulting now. There's Mickey. Wait, there was Betty Boop. Betty Boop was with Mickey. Oh. Okay. Okay, so all I have to really say about this is it's creative. That's all I really have to say for the 1930s. This was very creative, and it's goofy, it's kind of ridiculous and all that, but after watching this, I feel like I'm better. I'm recovering after the 2 things that I just previously watched, but all I have to really say is it's an okay work of art. It's okay. This animation's not bad, not good, but it's okay. And I'm gonna give it a 5. There's nothing remarkable to talk about it other than it's just 1930s animation in a nutshell. Inanimate objects coming to life, goofy ways to win matches in the Olympics. Just goofiness all over. Like, this entire short was just goofy. After watching this decent animation, let's go ahead and look at the lowest rated sports anime according to myanimelist.net. Oh. Well, we are in a show now! Oh boy! So, the lowest rated sports anime according to myanimelist.net with a 4.41 score, we have Dankichi Jima no Olympic Takai, or Olympic Games on Dankichi Island. Okay, from this thumbnail image alone... Oh boy, that's racist. Oh boy. This is from the 1930s, so it makes sense for the time period for them to be quite racist, but still, holy shit. No wonder this is the lowest rated. Oh god. Here we go. Oh boy. Oh no. It's a silent film, so there's subtitles on the screen. Oh boy. Yes, I know this is from the 1930s, and yeah, back then, that's how a lot of people thought, but regardless of it being in the 1930s, that is still very racist to draw people like that. I'm not defending this at all. That's still racist. I have to give it a 3. The animation is great for the 1930s. Like, don't get me wrong. I enjoy the animation of this, but I can't enjoy the content within. Oh my god. So, thank you everyone for watching. I guess I did not expect this to happen when I saw the lowest rated sports anime, but you know what? These are the reasons why these are so lowly rated. Like, I agree, these four works do deserve to be on the bottom. God, I feel like a dick right now for saying that, but still, yeah, I can agree. All 4 of these deserve to be this low. Maybe some lower than the others, but holy crap. I have to say, every single thing I watch in this video is a train wreck, and maybe I hope my commentary made this video a little bit interesting for some people. I don't know. I'm done. I'm tired. There's nothing good in this video. Everything I watch was complete shit. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say right here and now, as a person who is commentating on the lowest rated shows, I should expect this kind of thing. So, yeah. These sucked. I can't even think straight. I can't get a single word out. I'm just so mind broken right now. Not mind broken in the sense of the kind of genre the first thing we watched was. No, I'm not mind broken that way. I'm just mind broke in I don't know how to talk right now. God. Just using the words mind break does not sound good. But what else can I describe? I'm just exhausted. I'm exhausted. I can't have much to say. I don't even know how this video is going to be edited. But still, thank you all for watching this video. If you somehow enjoyed it, leave a like, leave a comment, and the next time I do a video of the 4 lowest rated anime of a certain genre, I'm hoping that we have something we can actually talk about rather than what we got this time. Oh god. Oh god, this is... Oh. Thank you all for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment. I need to end this video. This video cannot go on. This video cannot go further. Leave a like, leave a comment, and I'll see you all next time.
OK, OK.